Do you truly know what you are eating? And do you even want to know? Today on the Foodcast, we'll be talking about something that few people actually understand: food labels. Food labels are intended to clarify exactly what is in our food. And generally, the more info on the food label, the better. With the amount of GMOs going through food nowadays, it could be a challenge finding the difference between foods that are genetically modified and foods that are 100% natural. Often the best food products have no labels because they are fresh produce or homemade. However, since most of us shop at grocery stores, most products that we buy will contain food labels. The information that you find on the back of food labels is legally required. However, some companies use creative spellings, euphemisms, and try to make the product sound better than they actually are. We have to remember that the manufacturer's primary goals are to sell as much as possible, and by doing that, no matter the means. The best way for food manufacturers to make a profit is to sell their product for cheaper. In order to do that, they have to make it cheaper using less healthy or even toxic ingredients somehow. For instance, one thing food manufacturers do is they label the product with the word natural. However, natural has no legal meaning. This allows food manufacturers to call almost anything natural as so long as that it comes from nature, no matter how many manufacturing or processing steps it goes through. Words that you want to find on the food label is words like organic, because organic is a strictly and legally defined word, so they can't really fudge around the facts a little bit. But make sure you're buying products that are, say, 100% organic, because a lot of times food manufacturers will put organic ingredients or contains organic ingredients. This does not mean the entire product is organic. This simply means that it contains items in the product that are organic. Food labels can also tell you the origin that the food comes from. However, it does not tell you how the food is farmed or how it is kept or anything like that. So potatoes grown on one side of the world can be completely different than potatoes grown on the opposite side. So all in all, be aware of what you're putting into your body before you put it into it. Because unless you do your own personal research, you never really truly know what you are putting into your body. And that concludes this week's podcast of food.